It seems like a staggering number, but this number is actually an undercount. Because the real way to diagnose chronic kidney disease, to identify its prevalence, is through the lab. And most countries don't have a sophisticated lab surveillance system where they can get lab data and collect it and look at it nationally. So first, that 850 million is an undercount. Second, we know, even counting in today's standards, that there's been a 33% rise in the prevalence of CKD from 1990 to now, and there's a 50% rise in mortality from chronic kidney disease from now until 2040. So those numbers tell the story of a billion-person, trillion-dollar disease that affects probably 1 in 8 and not just 1 in 10.
I mean, that's mind-boggling, is that? A billion-dollar trillion, was that right? Billion-person, trillion-dollar. My goodness me. Okay, Minister Joaquin, if I can come to you on that. We've heard a little bit about the data and those staggering statistics. We also know that Central America has a high prevalence of chronic kidney disease, of CKD. What is the burden of CKD in Guatemala, and how are you and your government addressing that?
Thank you for the question. First of all, unfortunately, Guatemala lacks a national chronic kidney disease registry, which, as you said, pretty much underestimates the real burden. However, we do know that in the last 10 years, CKD went from being the number 8 cause of death to being the number 5 cause of death in the country. That's about a 65% increase in the mortality in the country. More than that is that, yes, we lack the data. However, we do know how much we're spending, and it's about $1 million a month, which in Guatemala it's a lot of money in a healthcare system that is already under-resourced and understaffed. So it's a huge burden thus far, and it's only going to be increased as we move further into the epidemiology transition.